this is Well111, and today this is more of a special video. This is the 1-year anniversary of the layout. So yeah, exactly a year ago was when I did the first layout update. This one is not a layout update, even though I gotta do one, but I'm gonna finish some more stuff before I actually do that. But a lot has changed in that time. One, the original plan was kind of altered a few times. Not a lot, but I know like the roadways, yeah, that altered. Because I mean, honestly, if I had access to three-way switches, but I mean, those still really rare to find. Could there have been another couple tracks here? Yes, but freeways are weird, and three-ways are still fairly uncommon. So honestly, there's still one thing I kind of wanted, but then I realized, like, I would lose so much trackage space for the yard. It's unfun. Because instead of having that, I'd have a switch here. Yeah, that never happened. Because I mean, if you think about how much, like, you're losing your full track space basically. It'll be great for switching operations, don't get me wrong, but I literally don't do those. And with 4 tracks, not really worth it. And an extra storage, like literally, if I'm running 2 trains, it's impossible to do any type of industrial switching at all. Yeah, if I'm running like 1 train, okay, yeah, then you can get away with it. If that's just another train. But yeah. And a lot of this was just to run trains, so a lot of this stuff was never optimized. Because that was never my intention. Because my thing was like, okay, the only thing I want to do is if I really want to do switching is if I want a bigger layout. Which, yeah, expansion's probably never going to happen on this one, I don't think. Probably the next land build, but I want to include this layout in part of the design. That's the reason for the extension track as well. I just put this here, because this is one really dangerously close to the track. I mean, balancing will probably have to be redone at that. I mean, this is actually partially hanging off the edge, so, like, it gets as far down as you can. Before anything. I mean, yeah, okay, roads, crossings, all that stuff. Like, the corner singer, I really don't want to do right now. Once I get the control panel, I don't even know when the hell I'm going to do it, because I've pushed that off for about a year now. That's just like one of those things that it's going to happen. Starbucks, eventually. I still have the spot mark. So then I can finish all the scenery over here. The park area, I keep changing the idea so much. And I'm trying to see if I can fit a house, but I don't think I can fit a house over in like one corner, which was the original plan. So I honestly might just put some greenery and some more ballast there. Just call it a day. Because I really don't want trees that close to the main. Like, that's just dumb stupid at that point. Because, I mean, if a tree catches on something, you're kind of screwed. But, I mean, just to think about a year ago, this is just plywood. No trains and stuff like this would have never happened a year ago. And, I mean, we had such a small locomotive fleet. I mean, this thing changed quite a bit. And like, it was a very short amount of time too, because somebody started dabbling with N-scale a little bit later. That was more of the 2021 thing. But I could be wrong, it could be 2020, but I actually have a lot more rolling stock I'll probably never actually touch for a while in the storage, so like, because it's older stock too, and I really probably will not use a lot of it often. Like, don't get me wrong, I mix. Yeah, just like running the UP. Eventually I'm going to get KDs on that. They want to run big, heavier trains with it, and one of the only ways to do that is because I really want to see how much horsepower that thing can actually pull. Because it does have, I know, some, but I mean, also plastic wheels are really not the best examples. Those has so much friction in them. But I mean, yeah, we have figures somewhere stuff I gotta do with the covers is take it down, take it off for a little bit, and do the interior, because I have the chairs and the tables. I'm not gonna use, I don't think I'm gonna use the sticker sheets because they're ugly for the most part. Because one, you really have really ugly plain pink, which is like, they're all stickers I believe too. And then there's white, but there's no white in the seats. So and they're stickers too, which is stupid. Like, honestly, I mean, I could honestly paint them, but I don't have a brown. Plus the thing I got is Milwaukee Road red, and I'm not gonna fucking waste my airbrush on that. Because one, airbrushing like a shell, like I had to hold mine, which is the reason why 308 isn't that great. It's because like you either have to hold it or I have to like reduce my air compressor down to like I kind of like reduce it down to like 20 psi. With the thing handle 60. So yeah, I'm decent compressor. Like I do not need any bigger. A lot of people think, oh, you need bigger. Yeah, like 60 is good enough. Plus mine has an air tank release, so if condensation starts building up. The problem is I'm getting out of that time frame where I can actually do any spray painting, airbrushing, so yeah, I definitely have one project I'd like to do, but I don't know what the scheme will be. It is a Maniwa 040T. I believe it's an 040. I know it's an 040, but yeah, no, it's a, I don't know if it's tank engine. I believe it's an 040 though. Because obviously I can't paint the inner parts because that's just way too hard. Like, I mean, usually you see models really either have it really basic or not, or it's like pre-painted. Even the Maniwa doesn't even have that detailing. It's just motor. It's just motor shell. Dang, I was trying just to see if I could time it, but I can't. But I'm trying to think what else was really weird. Oh yeah, the menu layout was over there. Yeah, the only way you can see it now is so it's torn down. So, which actually the base table is actually the workbench, so it came in handy. The wood's up in storage. I mean, honestly, at some point, probably will never get that piece back, but it's probably not the best piece for layout anyways. But honestly, if there is going to be an expansion, I'm putting the turntable in. So I do own one, but I need the space to fit a 130-foot turntable in. Which that's gonna be nice for like any motive power I need to use. Because the amount of ability we're gonna have them, especially for the main line, but actually being able to get storage shelves off. Well, then I think by then I have to check DC or DC because there's a decoder for them. It's like some weird decoder thing that allows AC current. But anyways, with that, I thank you guys all for watching this 1-year anniversary special, for the layout at least. And if you do like what you're seeing, please consider clicking the like and subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. Until next time, goodbye.